Hey guys, what's up? My name is Eric and I'm the Techy Agent, and today we're taking a look at the Garmin Vivoactive HR, which is the second generation Vivoactive product. Okay, now before we get into the review completely, I want to let you know that we're going to be looking at how this device works in three specific exercise contexts. I'm going to take this weightlifting, I'm going to take it jogging, and I'm going to take it cycling. Now with that being said, the Garmin Vivoactive HR has a lot of other sports profiles that it's designed for, including golf, swimming, rowing, lots of other profiles, and we'll talk about what some of those are. And I would just want to let you guys know that I am going to be reviewing some of these other sports profiles. I want to take it this swimming, I want to take this golfing, I want to take it rowing, and I want to show you guys how it performs in those specific contexts as well. But obviously for the sake of time, for the sake of having a concise review, I'm not going to be able to review every single sports profile that this offers in one video. So we're going to be looking at the three main ones that most people are interested in. Again, weightlifting, cycling, and running, and that should give us a rough idea of how this is going to perform in the other sports profiles that it offers. So let's talk about overall design, build quality, and aesthetics. Okay, this device is very well built. It's mostly plastic, but it looks nice, and the plastics on it, the rubber on it doesn't feel cheap. It feels like a quality, durable device. The screen is very easy to see. It's very clear in bright sunlight, and in dimmed environments it is backlit, so you can choose a backlit option where it automatically backlights when you push a button, or even when you raise it to view it, it will detect that gesture and it will backlight the screen for you. I have noticed that the screen gets a little bit dim in darker rooms, but it's still readable. It's just a little bit dimmer than if you're in direct sunlight or if you're using the backlight. Now, these do have standard watch straps. However, they are a proprietary Garmin system. The little hex screw on the side is a proprietary system used by Garmin, so if you want to buy replacement straps, you'll have to do that directly from Garmin. Battery life on this has been fantastic. I've used this every day to exercise using both the GPS and the heart rate sensor, and 5 days in, I still have what looks to be about 20 to 30% of battery life left, so definitely you're looking at a 5 to 7 day battery life, which is great. There is a waterproof designation on this, so you can take this swimming and put it into water sports up to 50 meters according to the back of the watch. Now, I won't go into a ton of detail about the user interface, but it is a touch screen. It is fairly responsive, and as you swipe through the different screen options, you are also given the option to dive into the metrics deeper by tapping onto any one screen if there's a screen that has metrics that you're interested in exploring. You also have two buttons at the bottom of the device. One is essentially a home button. You can also long press it in order to bring up certain power options, like a do not disturb to lock the device out or to turn it off. You can also long press the far right button to enter into your settings, or you can single touch the right button in order to open up your workout menu. So you have access to lots of different options, and it's very intuitive. Now, this does have access to the Connect IQ store, which allows you to download certain applications, watch faces, and widgets that you can then load onto the watch and use. So there is a sense where this does have some smart watch features, but most notable, of course, are going to be that it has incoming call, text, email notifications, or even notifications that would pop up in your notification tray on your phone. A lot of those are ported over to the watch and show up on screen as well. So in terms of smart features, this is about as fully featured as a fitness tracker can get. Now, one of the big question marks is the accuracy on the heart rate sensor, the optical heart rate sensor on the bottom. And so we took a look at this using a slow motion camera to determine how many flashes or reading it's taking per second, and it's very fast. It's taking 110 flashes or readings per second. Contrast that with most optical heart rate sensors on the market, which are taking anywhere from like 25 to 50 flashes per second, and you'll see that this is gearing up to be an accurate heart rate sensor, and a fast one at that. Now, with that being said, the only way to truly determine if it's accurate or not is, of course, to take it into a real exercise context and see how it did.
So I started off the testing with a lifting session, a weightlifting session, and put this through a variety of different weightlifting exercises. On my left hand was the Garmin Vivoactive HR. On my right hand was the Microsoft Band 2, which I've been using extensively for the last few months. Now, both of these obviously have optical heart rate sensors built in, and I wanted to see how accurate the Vivoactive HR was compared to the relatively accurate Microsoft Band 2. And what I found was typical, and that is during the actual lift, the heart rate sensor has a little bit of difficulty finding your heart rate, and it's not until you've actually completed the exercise where there's about a 15 to 20 second latency period where the heart rate sensor catches up. Now, that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the Garmin Vivoactive HR. That is just an inherent flaw in optical heart rate sensor technology. If you want to get rid of that latency period, what you have to do is pair this with a chest strap, which, by the way, this is compatible with. You can purchase a Garmin chest strap and pair this with the Vivoactive HR if you want even additional accuracy when it comes to heart rate metrics. So all in all, I was very pleased with the optical heart rate sensor performance in a weightlifting context. This would obviously translate to CrossFit, to high-intensity interval training as well. And so this is going to be just as accurate as the new Fitbit Blaze. It's going to be just as accurate as the Polar A360 and just as accurate as any of the other recently released optical heart rate sensors on the market. Again, you're looking at a latency period of about 20 seconds after a lift, but that's about par for the course with modern sensors. After you're done working out, you'll get the option then of saving your workout, and then you'll have an overview of the different workout, including how many calories you've burned, the time elapsed, and any other relative metrics to your workout. Now, I also took this cycling, I took it jogging, and I wanted to see how the GPS performed and also how the heart rate sensor performed in those specific contexts. And first of all, I'll say the GPS was very fast. I literally was able to lock in on my satellite within less than 5 seconds. So gone are the days where you're standing around waiting for 30 seconds to a minute to lock onto your satellite. It just locked on right away, and I was able to immediately start my jog without having to wait, which was really nice. Additionally, the heart rate sensor on this seemed to be spitting back very, very accurate and quick data. The sensor on this is probably the best optical heart rate sensor I've ever used in a jogging or cycling context. So for those of you who care to know or follow this channel, you've known that I've used the Microsoft Band 2 for the last few months as my daily fitness wearable, in spite of the fact that there's been other wearables that have been released and that I've reviewed since that time. However, that day has come to an end, and the new champion on my wrist is going to be the Garmin Vivoactive HR because I've been very, very impressed with its performance. So I purchased my Garmin Vivoactive HR from the only source that I trust to purchase wearables from, and that is clevertraining.com. They have a 60-day money-back guarantee compared to Best Buy, which I think only gives you 14 days, and they also provide you with free shipping. So check them out. There's a link in the description below if you're wanting to pick this up, and it also goes to support this channel, so for that, I thank you.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Like I mentioned, I am going to be reviewing the other sports profiles with this device, so if you're interested in seeing those reviews, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss them. Hey guys, thanks for watching. My name is Eric and I'm the Techy Agent. We'll catch you next time.